I'm Takano Mio. Call me Mio. Pleased to meet you, Mio. I'm Sonozaki Shion, Mion's twin sister. Please call me Shion. Mio holds out her hand as a sign of reconciliation, so I take her hand. Please tell me more. Did you say there are always two victims? One dies due to the curse and the other one is a sacrifice? Shion, before we get into that, could you tell me why you became interested in this? She leans over and looks into my eyes. It doesn't feel very comfortable. Mio, how much do you know about me? I guess you have an idea if you know about me. I don't know. I just know that you came back from a boarding school. I see. So I think you can imagine that I want to know about the series of mysterious deaths that happened while I was away. I'm just curious. I see. You're curious, huh? I get the impression that she knows about what happened to Satoshi and me, because she instantly recognized me as Shion and not Mion. I don't know why I think that way, because she shouldn't have sources like Oishi. It's just the look in her eyes that makes me think that way. Very strange. Let me ask you a question like this time. You called me a fellow researcher, right? Why are you doing research on the curse? You also said that the victim of the mysterious deaths is always an even number. Like you said, the series of mysterious deaths is called Oriyashiro-sama's curse. Why is it that you do research on the curse? You always also have to look into the series of deaths. Shion, you're asking too many questions at once, and I can't tell you what you want to ask. Oh, I can't say anything back. Maybe I asked too many questions. I'll answer your questions one by one. I'm not just researching the curse, the subject is much broader than that. It's the history of Onikafuchi Village. In plain words, I'm researching the dark ancient history of Hinamizawa. Onikafuchi Village? Isn't Onikafuchi the bottomless swamp people believe it is connected to the demon world? And what dark history? I keep asking questions. Mio looks pleased to hear my questions. Onikafuchi Village is the old name for Hinamizawa used before the Meiji era. About the dark history. You know a little bit about the man-eating demons, right? The man-eating demons, huh? It's a fairy tale told in Hinamizawa. Long time ago, demons came out of the swamp and the villagers fought them. But they ended up living peacefully with them. The villagers became sacred people, half-blooded with demons. The long-forgotten fairy tale comes back to my mind vividly. You know this story because you're a villager, right? What about the story of the cannibal banquet? Huh? What's that? You know that the villagers have the blood of the man-eating demons in their veins, don't you? Yeah, I think I heard of it. I dodged the question. Hinamizawa used to be a desolate village, but it became energetic after the Second World War and expanded its area to Okinomiya and to other areas. The people who disliked and discriminated the villagers called us man-eating demons. I remember that. The young villagers don't take it seriously, but the old people get seriously upset about it. Understandable. I mean, it's completely destroying their identity. Hardly can they take it as a joke. So the term man-eating demons is forbidden, and we don't normally use it. Even during my rebellious phase, I never used it. But Mio seems to have no hesitation mentioning the phrase. Are you upset? About what? I know people hate that phrase. In Hinamizawa. I apologize if I made you feel uncomfortable. The old people wouldn't like it, but I'm fine. Would you continue? Thanks. Oh, okay. The ancient villagers had a cannibalistic custom. They ritualized the custom, held various ceremonies. The festival we hold in June isn't just an early summer festival. It used to be a banquet in which the villagers chased after a sacrifice and ate him. They bound the sacrifice to a table, gutted him, and dumped the organs to the river. You know how you call the gut of a fish wata? That's just the origin of the word watanagashi. Watanagashi. That's right. I believe they started using futon mats to cover up the truth around the Meiji period according to my research. They wouldn't be able to do that openly in this Showa era. What Mio is talking about sounds startling. I'm just taken aback. I can't wholly believe it right away. She senses that from my expression. It's not a hoax. I didn't make any of this up. If you promise not to show this to others, I can show you my notes on Watanagashi. Mio takes out a notebook from the paper bag and flips through it. It appears she's doing her research thoroughly. Thank you. I'd love to read it. Sure. I'd like to keep it confidential. But I guess I should share it with my fellow researcher. Mio hands me the notebook a bit hesitantly. Looks like it'll take a whole night to finish reading this. I can see how dense the information is. I see copies of various documents and quotes. It's not just some hallucination. You told me that one person dies because of the curse and another person disappears as a sacrifice, right? A person disappears as a sacrifice. Satoshi is missing. Did he become a sacrifice? What is a sacrifice anyway? Mio looks pleased to hear my question again. She takes out another notebook and hands it to me. I think you'll understand once you read it, but I'll give you a digest. Oyashiro-sama's curse is simply Oyashiro-sama's anger. The curse is caused by Oyashiro-sama's anger. Do you follow? Yes. You're saying that Oyashiro-sama was mad at the people who opposed the village during the dam dispute, and that's why the curse occurred. Right. Oyashiro-sama's anger has to be pacified. If not, something even worse will be brought about. So all the successive priests at the Furude Shrine had to give out a sacrifice every time the curse struck in order to pacify Oyashiro-sama. It is called a sacrificial ritual. So each year on the day of Watanagashi, one person dies because of the curse, and another one is sacrificed to pacify Oyashiro-sama's anger. But only one person dies in reality. I've never heard of a human sacrifice before. It's natural that they don't find the body, because the other victim is thrown into the Onagafuji swamp as a sacrifice. That swamp is bottomless, and no one would surface once they were thrown in there. No bodies would be found. So, one of the victims is always thrown into the swamp every year. Does that mean Satoshi is also at the bottom of the dark green swamp? I don't know. I'm not sure that they really throw them into the swamp. But those who make these incidences happen must be eliminating one person based on that legend. Each year a trader of the village dies on the day of the Watanagashi because of Oyashiro-sama's curse. And another person is sacrificed in order to pacify Oyashiro-sama's anger. That person's body will never be found because he or she is supposedly thrown into the bottomless swamp. That's right. The series of mysterious deaths have always happened with both the curse and the sacrifice. It's a system that allows 2 traders to die every year. What I'm telling you now probably isn't sufficient, so it's hard to grasp. So I want you to take time and read my notes. You'll see what I'm telling you isn't far from the truth at all. Then I hear a man's voice. Oh god, it's fucking... Oh, actually no, it'll probably be Tomitake. A middle-aged man with a hat is waving at Mio from the entrance. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to talk to you more, but I guess I'll have another chance to talk to you. I'll leave these notes to you. I'm looking forward to listening to your opinions. Mio wraps up the conversation and heads to where the man is. She left her old notebooks in my hand. Mio waves at me and leaves the library with the man. I take a seat again and open her secret notebook. What bugs me is the series of mysterious deaths, also known as Oyashiro-sama's curse. Maybe I'll be able to get closer to the truth thanks to these notebooks. I might be able to find out who's behind the incidences if I study the details. Why did Satoshi have to disappear? What was he involved in? How did that happen? Maybe these notebooks will bring me the answers. Richard's notes, Takano Mio. I start flipping the pages, making sure that no one is watching over my shoulders. Oh, thank God I don't have to read, like, walls and walls of notebooks. Oh, God. I was actually kind of dreading that if I really had to just read all of her notebooks and just get completely mind-fucked, probably. Or just grossed out because, she's probably going to detail and discuss just a gross amount of detail of, like, how and exactly why they rip out their intestines. Oh, fuck. Thank God I didn't have to read it. It's time for the library to close. I have to get out. I buy some food on my way home. I shut the door and lock it right away. Then I hear the door of the neighboring apartment open. Kasai lives next door. Nobody else lives on this floor in this empty apartment building anyway. I can hear the door open and close clearly. Kasai must have noticed that I came home, and he's coming over because he wants to talk to me. I unlock the door and shout, "Is that you, Kasai? I'll leave the door unlocked for you." "I'm not Kasai, Shion." That voice is... I twitch. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can I come in? Sure, sis. Oh. Okay. God, I was a little like, oh, God, what's gonna happen? Oh, I was like, oh, God. The door slowly opens. Oh, okay, I don't care. My alter ego, Sonozaki Mion, appears. She's holding a box of cake. Hell yeah! She's smiling timidly. Are you going to keep standing there until I escort you in? Come in. Sorry this room doesn't look very cute. It looks comfortable. Sis looks a bit tense to enter my room. It's her first time here. How's life? My new school is as boring as I thought. I go there but I skip classes when I don't feel like going. I couldn't do that when I was going to St. Lucia. So St. Lucia was really tough, huh? Huh, you should go there sometimes. Sorry. I brought a cake. Let's have it. Mion opens the box. I see 2 cheesecakes. Oh, hell yeah. We have the same taste for food. So we don't have to fight if we have 2 of the same thing. I like the music, though. Nice and peaceful. Of course it would play when she comes. I'm just saying. I chat with her over the cheesecake. I talk to her about school and whatnot. Yeah, but the real question was, what kind of cheesecake is it? Come on. The real hard-hitting questions. That's what I need to know. If you need some furniture, tell me. I might be able to get it for you. I finally got used to this room, but I may move out soon, so furniture won't be necessary. Thanks, though. Dad wants me to come back home. I don't want to live with him, but he sounds desperate. He'd be pleased if you came home. He looked lonely while you were gone. You can say that because you don't have to live with him. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've talked to Sis since I was allowed to live in as Sonozaki Shion. She doesn't look like how she was at the Sonozaki house that day. The successor of the Sonozaki family and my twin sister are 2 different people. The demon lives inside the leader of the Sonozakis. Our bodies are exactly the same, except for the tattoo of a demon on her back. Oh, that sucks. Mion's destiny as the successor was set when she got that tattoo on her back. That's right. The Mion from that night is different from this Mion. When I was forced to peel my fingernails, ow, don't fucking do it. I held a grudge against her. But if I was the next leader of the family, I'd have done the same. Shion, how are your fingernails? The wounds have closed. I don't bandage them anymore because it looks too conspicuous. But my fingernails still look ugly, so I don't want to show them to people much. I stare at her and show her my incomplete fingernails. Oh, God. They take so fucking long to grow back. Holy shit. They really do. Mion becomes quiet and looks down. You don't have to apologize. You did what you had to do. You just played the role of the successor. I'm not holding a grudge against you. I'm sorry. Okay, apology accepted. But if you apologize one more time, that'll be canceled. I won't forgive you for the rest of my life. Huh? What do you mean? You don't easily get out of your apologetic mood once you get it going. So I'm cutting it off for you. Will you really forgive me? About Satoshi as well. My heart aches when she mentions his name. It feels as though my own old wound is aching. I knew you loved him. No wonder I shouted it out loud in front of all of you. I'm not embarrassed anymore. Grandma thinks you really atoned. She thinks you did all you needed to do. So the matter finished. That's good. The pain won't be wasted then. I wonder where Satoshi disappeared to. I start choking when I hear her say that. I just said it to her myself. I said that I'd forgive her entirely. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with Shion? But that promise instantly fades. Oh, good God. I feel as if I've turned into somebody different because of what she said. What did you just say, Mion? Did you just say I wonder where Satoshi disappeared to? Who else knows other than you and your folks? What did you say? Where did he go? I feel my eyeballs reddening in anger. I feel as though they're about to pop out. I choke with a burning sensation. Mion's expression quickly changes. Looks like she noticed my anger. Yeah, it seems like, someone hit your, go crazy button. We're twins. We understand each other's thoughts without speaking. So showing the expression may even be excessive. Sorry. Even though I told her not to apologize anymore, Mion apologizes. I'm going to strangle her. Oh, okay, sure, why not? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, what the hell? Okay, she's a legitimate sociopath. Okay. I'm gonna make her confess where she hit Satoshi. If she tells me she threw him into the Onagafuchi swamp as a sacrifice, I'll strangle her to death right at this moment. I really don't know what happened to Satoshi. That's a lie. It's true. Grandma doesn't know anything either. Believe me. That's a lie. Are you saying that he's been demoned away because of Oyashiro-sama's curse? There can be no curse. There can't be. Words keep coming out of my mouth like a spell. I'm not speaking by my own will anymore. It's the demon who's controlling me. The demon that's been sleeping deep inside me woke up and it's speaking through my mouth. My hands, the demon's hands, grab me on his neck. The fuck? Okay, so I guess just the successor doesn't have demon blood. I guess it's you as well. You fucking batshit insane bitch. Fuck you. All I know is she lives. Thank God. Otherwise, I would be freaking the hell out. All I know is she does live, because in every other game she's alive. Either way, fuck Shion. She's a terrible sister. You guys demoned Satoshi away. You and the Sonozaki family. Give him back to me. Give him back. My hands slowly but surely squeeze Mion's neck. Oh, that's great. Mion puts her hands onto mine. I look at her fingers. 3 of her fingernails on her left hand look as ugly as mine. Oh, fucking Christ. That's because she's a good fucking person. Let me guess. Because it wasn't fair that Shion had to suffer by herself, and that's why she removed them. Let me guess. I'm gonna fucking go on a limb there. And she said it wasn't fair that she had to do it herself. Good God, she's a fucking goddess. Fuck you, Shion. You're a terrible human being. Fuck you. Come on. Mion? What are these? Tears roll down her cheeks. She doesn't have to answer. She's got the same scar as me. She atoned as well. The way those wounds are healing looks the same as mine. So did she get those wounds around the same time as I did? It was unfair that only you had to go through that. You poor thing. Oh my God. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, it's too much. Oh, too much. Oh, God. Mion starts sobbing. I lose concentration while squeezing her neck. Since I found out you love Satoshi, I really wanted you to be happy. Because it's always only you who has to suffer, even though we're twins. Oh my god. It's not surprising if Mion also loved Satoshi as I did. We always liked the same stuff and the same person. She was stupid enough to feel obligated, even towards me. I told Grandma to leave you and Satoshi alone. I shouted at her. Then she said she'd let you be if you showed your sincerity. And you did. So you were supposed to live happily with him. But Satoshi has gone away. That's terrible. Oh my god. She isn't smart enough to shed crocodile tears. Fuck you. She is insanely intelligent. Fuck you. And whether she does or not, obviously she went through the same pain. So I don't give a fuck if it's fake tears. She still went through the exact same thing you had to go through. Get the fuck over yourself. Those tears were real. Her tears dissolved the anger of my demon like the sun melts ice. Believe me, Shion, I really don't know why Satoshi disappeared. Neither the Sonozaki nor Grandma have anything to... Sonozaki family nor Grandma have anything to do with it. Grandma forgave you, so she would never do anything to him. Mion, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? Yes, probably. I take my hands off her neck and hold her instead. I'm not hurt. You've been hurt a lot more than me, right? Oh my god. Stop it. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh. She's so fucking nice. Holy shit. I shout at the demon in my mind. I believe Mion. I was convinced that it was the Sonozaki family that made Satoshi disappear. But Mion denied it, while shedding tears. Her tears are more convincing than any words between her and me, so I believe. It's absolutely not the Sonozaki family that made him disappear. So do you really think that Satoshi disappeared because of Oyashiro-sama's curse? I don't believe in curses, and Mion didn't do it. If it wasn't the curse or the Sonozaki family who demoned him away. I don't know that. It's not Mion. It's not the Sonozaki family because Mion says so. That's stupid, Shion. So are you going to ignore Satoshi's voice? I know. You don't have to remind me, demon. I can hear his voice. I know he's saying, with an ambivalent expression like he always used to do. Though he knows help won't come. I'll help him no matter what. I'll save him if he's alive. I'll avenge him if he's dead. But Mion didn't do it. You just want to take it out on somebody. It doesn't matter who. I'm Shion. I'm not a demon. You're only part of me. Don't try to take control. Fuck off. Don't ever show up again. The demon fades away. My body goes limp. I fall to the floor while holding Mion. Shion, are you alright? I'm alright now, Mion. Why are we two different individuals? Why can't we just be one? Stop it. We've asked ourselves so many times, but there's no answer. I'm Shion and you're Mion. That's the reality. I don't care if I'm Mion or Shion. I just want to be one and equal with you. There's nothing we can do. You have the demon on your back. You're destined to become the successor. And we can't change that. I don't want that. I don't need a demon. I don't want it. I'm not a demon. I'm not. I want to be a human like you. Mion is a demon and Shion is a human. Even though we're twins, there's a distance. It's impossible for humans to live with demons after all. It should be possible, because they have done it before. That's the legend of Hinamizawa. Humans and demons lived happily together, and Oyashiro-sama watched over them. Mion, Shion, Satoshi. Demons, humans, Oyashiro-sama's curse, the series of mysterious deaths, Satoshi's disappearance. We fall asleep while holding each other, while holding everything. Oh, Mion is so fucking kind and warm-hearted. Oh, good God. All these notes. And all this fucking sad music. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's brutal. That was brutal. That was really brutal. I saw Takano Mio a few times after that. She's a splatter freak with a bottomless curiosity. I have to remind myself not to take her story too seriously. Otherwise, I might start believing that Satoshi disappeared because of the curse. She talks about the dark history of the Hinamizawa. It's all interesting. Her theory is based on nothing but guesses. But some of her intuitions cover facts that only members of the Sonozaki family would know. She thinks that Oyashiro-sama's curse is the extension of ancient rituals. That means that she believes that the curse is performed by fanatic believers. According to her theory, a religious group existed in Hinamizawa, and the three families stemmed from it. She believes they are operating behind the scenes in order to retrieve the dignity of Onagafuchi people, which was lost during the Meiji era. Mio's theory sounds large-scale. I'm impressed with some of her stuff, even from an objective point of view. But if I concentrate on the reason of Satoshi's disappearance, it's no help. The theory is too rough. I would say it's probably a group, if I really had to guess. A group doing it in the name of Oyashiro-sama. I exchange information with Oishi every now and then. Okay, so that's easily how you can tell the difference is who is more comfortable around Oishi and who isn't, because Mio despises Oishi and doesn't want to even be in the same area as him and wants to actively try to get away. While Shion seems to be like, I can tolerate him because he's more of a means to an end. We each expect new leads from each other, but we get no luck. Got no luck. I no longer believe the tip that Satoshi might have headed to Tokyo. I really do think he did. I really do. Until proven otherwise, I will believe he did. The tip was clearly bogus. Although I can't befriend Oishi, he's been fair about the deal. He's been serious about finding new information. Oishi has his reliable sources, so I checked with him if some dubious tips were valid. The meetings with him have diminished in frequency since he got new stuff to do. We stopped doing that. Oishi stopped investigating, and I reached the limit of my sources of information. People now think that Satoshi's disappearance was a supernatural phenomenon called demoning away. In Hinamizawa, his disappearance is called transferring out, and nobody speaks about it. I don't like the way people make him disappear by that phrase. Okay, that's why in the third game, she got really, really pissed off. Really pissed off. When Keiichi said that he transferred out. Really pissed off. During this time of Oyashiro-sama's curse in the 57th year of the Showa era, I was always anxious about new leads on Satoshi's disappearance. Every time I found a new lead, I kept changing my theories. It was very frustrating. I was exhausted. But the fatigue helped me. It helped the sadness and doubt inside me subside. I'll never forget about Satoshi. I won't live without his memory. I keep reminding myself of that. I won't let my memory of him subside. Never, ever. I'll keep my memory of him, together with my horrifying thoughts and sad feelings, forever and ever. I mean, as much as I don't like Shion, and how cold she is, good God, is she loyal as fuck to Satoshi. Good God. I have to respect that. I do. I will never falter for her love for him, because there's no doubt she's definitely in love with him. She could definitely be, try more to, be more emotional and happy, and not be as cold-minded and just sticking to pure analytical data. Sometimes you do need to get some feelings mixed in there, of course, because you won't be able to interact with humans very effectively with only logical thoughts. Sometimes you do need to have, just extra feelings in there instead of just cold, hard, imperial data. But I'm never going to falter. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and save and continue onwards to the next area. Good God. I'm loving it, though. I mean, I'm never going to complain that I'm not loving this series so far.